Hello everyone, myself Sai Prasad, a lecturer in the Ahmedabad High School and the Junior College. Welcome to the series of the lectures of Intermediate First Year Maths B. We have been discussing different topics of straight lines. We have started with the slope, we have continued with the equations, we have discussed the different forms of equations such as normal form, symmetric form and other forms. We did few more problems on such things. Now let us discuss few more problems about the angles between two lines, the distances and the perpendicular distances. Okay, what is the angle between two lines? We have discussed it as cos theta is equal to a1 a2 plus b1 b2 by under root of a1 square plus b1 square and root of a2 square plus b2 square. Another formula of angle between two lines, we have taken it as tan theta, right, where tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Okay. Now in the last session we have discussed few problems of how to find the angle between two lines and what is the value of k if the angle between the two lines is given. As of now, today we will discuss about to find the angle k when both the lines are parallel and perpendicular. After this we will find the values of the k, or we will find the distance between two parallel lines and we will find the perpendicular distance from a given point to the given line. Is it okay? Shall we start? Yes, let us see and let us also recall what is the condition that the two lines are parallel. Hope you remember, if two lines are parallel, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. If these are parallel, then it is mandatory that the coefficient of x and y in the both the equations must be same. If in the first equation, if it is a1 b1, it should be the same a1 b1 in the second equation. Then only we can say it as both the lines are parallel to each other. Is it clear? Once again, if two lines are said to be parallel, if their coefficients of x and y are equal and the constants itself are different. Is it okay? Then what is the one more condition we have? Their slopes are equal if they are parallel, right? Is it clear? m1 is equal to m2. From this condition we also derive that we can directly write it as a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. If this ratio is equal, is it clear? If the ratio of coefficients of x and y axis is equal, then we can tell both the lines are parallel. Okay, and what was the one more condition? What was it? In cos theta, if cos is 0, then we will get the condition of a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to the denominator part, isn't it? Similarly, if it is in tan theta formula, that is m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. If we equate tan 0, that is parallel means 0, right? Tan 0 is 0, then we get numerator is equal to 0, that is m1 minus m2 equal to 0, we will get that this direct condition. Is it clear? Hope you understood. Let us discuss few more problems of finding k. We have completed these two questions in the last session. Let us go through this third question, that is he is asking us to find the value of k if this and this equations are parallel. What is the condition? That slopes are equal. Is it clear? Now let us write two equations, 6x minus 10y plus 3 is equal to 0 and kx minus 5y plus 8 is equal to 0, right? What is the thing we have to do here? Now we have to find the slopes of first equation and the second equation. The given condition is that they are parallel. Is it okay? Is it clear? Now let us write what is a1, what is b1 and what is c1. Here in the first equation, a1 is 6, b1 is minus 10, c1 is 3. Similarly in the second equation, a2 is k, b2 is minus 5, c2 is 8. Okay, let us find the slope of the first equation. What is it? Slope of first equation is minus a by b. Is it clear? Hope you all remember such things. The slope of an equation is always written as negative of x coefficient by y coefficient. Is it right? What is the value of a here? 6. What is the value of b? Minus 10, minus minus cancel, 2 3s are, 2 5s are. It becomes 3 by 5. Is it right? Similarly, what is m2 minus a by b? What is a here? Minus k. What is b here? Minus 5. Here minus minus get cancel, we get k by 5. Right? What is the given condition? Given that both the lines are parallel. Right? Then slopes are equal. Let us equate these both. 3 by 5 is equal to k by 5. If this 5 and 5 get cancelled, we will get k is equal to 3. Is it clear? Now let us check the same with the second condition. Shall we do? Let's do that. We will do all kinds of problems within this problem. See here. What is a1? 6. What is a2? K. What is b1? Minus 10. What is b2? Minus 5. Is it right? Let us check whether there are any possibilities of cancellation. Minus minus get cancelled. 5 1s are, 5 2s are. It becomes 6 by k is equal to 2. Let us cross multiply. It becomes k is equal to 6 by 2. That is k is equal to 3. We got the same answer, right? Is it clear? Then what is that we have to remember here is, when the two lines are given parallel, then we know that their slopes are equal and the condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. Is it right? Now let us check whether if we substitute this k is equal to 3 in this equation, let us check whether x and y coefficients are becoming equal or not. Shall we? Let's see now. See here. Let us write the first equation. What is that? 6x minus 10y plus 3 is equal to 0. Let us write k is equal to 3 in this. What it will become? 3x minus 5y plus 8 is equal to 0. Are these both same? See here. Here it is 6 and 10. Here it is 3 and 5. Can we take 2 common in the first equation? Or shall we multiply 2 to the second equation? Let us do that. If we multiply 2 to the second equation, it becomes 6x minus 10y plus 16. Is it clear? Now check whether this equation and this equation are parallel. Yes, they are. How? The coefficient of x is equal to coefficient of x in the second equation. The coefficient of y in the first equation is equal to the coefficient of y in the second equation. Is it clear? This is how we solve this different kinds of equations. Right? This is how we can identify which are parallel lines. Is it clear? And we have discussed different kinds of parallel conditions. Right? Now let us solve with the next problem. Okay, let's do. Now the question given, the fourth question is, he is asking us to find the value of a if two equations are given. Let us write this equation. Y minus 3kx plus 4 is equal to 0 and 2k minus 1 into x minus 8k minus 1 into y minus 6 is equal to 0. These are the two different equations given. Now what is a1 and a2 here? Here a1 is x coefficient, remember. Here it is minus 3k. Here a2 is 2k minus 1. What is b1 here? Y. b2 here is minus of 8k minus 1. See here, they clearly mentioned that if these both equations are perpendicular, what is the condition for the perpendicular? If two lines are perpendicular, then m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. So here we have to find the value of m1. That is, m1 slope is minus x coefficient by y coefficient, that is minus of minus 3k by 1, which is 3k. This is our m1. Similarly, let us find m2. Minus of x coefficient by y coefficient, that is 2k minus 1 by minus of 8k minus 1. Both get cancelled, we will get 2k minus 1 by 8k minus 1. This is m2. Clearly they mentioned that m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. Let us multiply these both. 3k into 2k minus 1 by 8k minus 1 is equal to minus 1. Okay, let us do that. 3k into 2k minus 1, 3 2s are 6, k into k is k square, 3k into 1 is 3k, that is equal to, let us transform this, it becomes minus 8k plus 1. Okay, let us bring everything to this side, it becomes 6k square minus 3k plus 8k, it is 5k minus 1 is equal to 0. See here, again we have to factorize, 6 ones are 6, it is directly, we can directly write it as 6k minus 1k. 6k square plus 6k minus k minus 1 is equal to 0. Here 6k as common, you will get k plus 1. Here minus 1 as common, you will get k plus 1. Now take k plus 1 as common, you get 6k minus 1 is equal to 0, which is clearly we can write k is equal to either minus 1 or 1 by 6. Is it clear? This is how we find the values of k when two different lines are given and their angle between two lines are given. Is it clear? Now let us do few more problems on finding the perpendicular distance and the distance between two parallel lines. Let us see. The next question is, we have to find the length of the perpendicular from this particular point to the equation. What is the length of the perpendicular formula? Mod ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root a square plus b square. Here a1 is 3, b1 is minus 4 and c is 10. x1 is this and x2 is minus 3. Let us substitute everything here, or you can simply remember like numerator is substitution of this point into this equation. Okay, let us see. A, that is 3, x1 is minus 2. Here y coefficient is b, that is minus 4. Substitute this y1 minus 3 plus c is 10. Okay, is it clear? Under root a square plus b square, that is coefficient of x square is 3 square plus b square, that is coefficient of y square, that is minus 4 square. Is it clear till now? Just we have to simplify it, that's it, nothing more than that. 3 2 is minus 6, 4 3 is 12, minus into minus plus 10 by under root 3 square is 9 plus 4 square is 16. Now see here, 12 minus 6 is 6, 6 plus 10 is 16, mod 16 by 9 plus 16 is 25, root 25 is 5, therefore answer is 16 by 5 units. See here, you have to mention that. Whether it is meter or centimeter, we don't know. That's why you have to mention it as simply units. Is it okay? The next is, we have to find the distance between two parallel lines. Here, I have given two examples. Why? Let us see. I will tell you why. I already told that for the main condition for two given lines to be parallel is its coefficients must be equal. The coefficient of x and y must be equal. Are you able to understand? Here it is 3n minus 4, here also 3n minus 4. The constant here it is 12 and the constant here it is 7. Therefore, we can write C1 is 12, C2 is 7, where A is 3 and B is minus 4. We can directly substitute into the formula. Therefore, the distance between the two parallel lines it is C1 minus C2 by under root A square plus B square. Under root C1 is 12 minus C2 is 7 by under root A1 square plus B1 square. It becomes 12 minus 7. How much is it? 5 by 3 square plus 4 square, that is 9 plus 16 under root, which is also 5. Therefore, this is 1 unit. Is it clear? Now let us find the distance between these parallel two lines. Just look at and tell, are these both parallel lines? Are the coefficient of x and y are same? Here it is 5 and 3, here it is 10 and c. Then how can they ask? Is it clear? Now we have to take 2 common here. So that 2 5s is 10 and 2 3s is 6. Now let us do that. If we take 2 common from the whole 3 terms, we get 5x minus 3y minus 9 by 2 equal to 0. Therefore, it will become 5x minus 3y minus 9 by 2 is equal to 0. Now check, are these both equations parallel or not? Yes, they are. Where C1 is minus 4 and C2 is minus 9 by 2. Is it okay? Then what is A? A is 5, B is minus 3. Let us substitute the same in this formula. Therefore, distance is equal to mod C1 minus C2, that is minus 4 minus of minus C2, that is plus 9 by 2 under root A square plus B square. Is it clear? Now let us take LCM in the numerator. It becomes 2 minus 8 plus 9 by under root 25 plus 9. Here it is 9 minus 8 is 1. The 2 goes to denominator. It becomes 2 root 34 units. Is it clear? This is how we have to find the distance between two parallel lines. Okay? Hope everything is clear for today. Let us discuss few more concepts of straight lines in the next session. Thank you.